victim. I know what there's footage of. You standing on the wall talking about, I'm standing right here. Miss Chung Lee, the Street Fighter. And since you want to bring that motorsport shit up again, I'm glad you brought it up because I've been dying to talk about it for a hot minute. First of all...
Well, I would be mad that I was in the bottom 2 last week since I did, incredible. But, I might be delusional, but I'm not that delusional that maybe low. Actually, I don't think anyone was low. So, maybe safe. But still, that look was so bad. I should have done cow crossing, but I didn't think of that. So, yeah, that's what I ended up submitting. And kind of figured I was going to be in the bottom whatever episode that was in. So,
I am so unbelievably happy that the judges loved my app. Although it does suck that this is yet another week of me being in the top and not snatching the win. I need to step up my game and win another challenge before we reach the end of this competition. Call me Max Really Fat, because I am hungry for that crown.
Okay, I don't really know how I made it this far without a bottom placement as well, but I've had an incredible time here, to say the least. Especially with everybody else here, they're all very nice people to talk to, even if I haven't really been around them much. I hope I've been seen in a positive light, to see the very least, but even if I haven't, I've been very grateful to be casted and be a part for this. And that's all I have to say, really. I'll be cocky in the finale, don't worry.
Second win of the season! Okay, so technically, Loda probably has a better average than me because she's never been low, but I have 2 wins. She has 1, and I have a sickening little storyline with this little comeback I'm telling. So if I eat this episode up, I don't know, y'all might have the next winner of Finger Johnson's Drag Royale on your hands.
Hello, my finger friends, and welcome to the final challenge of the season. This won't be just like any other challenge. This is the Finglympics. Like a triathlon, there will be 3 competitions this week that will all be judged cumulatively. The first, another verse. This time, you will be remixing the runway beat, also made by me, to write your last verse of the season. The second competition is a look showcase of 5 categories. Yes, you heard me, bitch. 5. And the final competition is a slam poetry battle in 2 groups of 2. Loda, you will be facing Max. Frith, you will be facing IKEA. Feel free to take jabs at everyone, but keep the main focus on your opponent. With that being said, get to the stage.
Yeah, pop that pussy!
I think it's time for the competition to begin. Hit the lights.
Miss Maxine is in the house. Let me get into this verse. Shat all over the competition so I could come in first. Was eliminated before my time, but I came back and slayed. Loda sucks, Ikea's rough, and Frith is just okay. I'm a silly cat, yet really fat, and I'm looking at the crown like, bitch, give me that. It's a Hunty Bergner Shardy, taking down the Republican Party. You should know by now I'm top thingy. But girl, don't even talk to me before I've had my coffee.
Strut down the runway, judges, they be screaming, cut. Only a few seconds in, I wanna smoke a blunt. Spread my legs, get shot out of the pressure. Why is that, you ask? Well, let me give you a lesson. Would you happen to know that my twat really looks tea? That's what we call some versatility. Slaying this bitch and she's finally on beat. Now enjoy the ride with me, IKEA, Frith, and Maxine.
all stars to reboot, top to the bottom, walking the runway, never the model, worst rider in the world, track records a debacle. My body looks like a bowl.
Yucking, you're young, you're all hating. This is my third remaking. In this show, I am downgrading. Nasty walking, it's degrading. And I have nothing.
Red light, yellow light, green light, go. Running bitches down, but I started out slow. Looks top cheese, but my track record wagyu. These are the bitches I'll flop, seeing ads you. In the competition age like fine wine. Eat a rock, fuck a app, asset, and I'm on a map. Hey Bella, it was lovely to have you on. Pork chop, still sad to see you gone. Pirate patch in Hannibal too. Girl so damn quiet, I'm asking who. Looking at for if too much to say. 36 line roast to call you gay. Max knows approximately 5 words. I'm sure Shardberg Nerfinger, Loda, the queen of highs. Send you home with a bow and keep it all tied.
Now, for the second competition, the look showcase. So, the first category is Don't Answer John Pork at 6:07 a.m. A scary look. First, Loda.
For my horror runway look, I wanted to do something completely outside my comfort zone, as at first I thought I'd really struggle with this category, but the look clicked with me immediately. I wanted to do like alien, xenomorph sort of look, but still having my original style added towards it, and I've been experimenting with a lot of masks so far, and that's been really fun.
Next, IKEA.
This horror look is giving a little bit of a story, okay? So the way I imagine this, and the way I hope the judges imagine this, is I'm kind of on the beach and I go to sleep and suntan, but I wake up and oh, these boils, they're covering my skin, and I touch one and it pops, but why did that feel kind of good? So now I have a little needle and I'm every single bubble and boil on my body. It's erotica, it's horror, and it's kinda hot.
Next, Frith.
I'm a Cenobite. I'm wearing a gown made out of someone's skin. My tits are pierced to my ears, one wrong move and they're gone. Don't tell me it's not scary or I'll send you to hell. Or whatever they do in Hellraiser, I don't know.
And Max.
So for this look, I wanted to give a mix of spooky woods witch and vengeful spirit of a deceased mother crying out for her lost child, feasting on the souls of innocents who dare enter her domain.
Next category is Genshin Impact. Look inspired by any Genshin Impact character. First, Loda.
For my Genshin Impact look, I really don't know what I was doing. I just took a photo of a lady that was running the game and just made an outfit loosely inspired by her. In the end, I ended up liking it a lot more than I thought I would.
Next, IKEA.
So for my Genshin look this week, I don't really play Genshin Impact and I didn't really have many options. So I'm kind of walking down the runway, I'm looking at the judges, I have a big white piece of paper that says sorry on it. I'm signing up for my Hoyoverse account to kind of make up for how crappy I think the judges are gonna receive this.
Next, Frith.
Genshin Impact was so hard for me. I think I forgot it on purpose because, whoa, there was like nothing that matched. So I just went for app, you know? Here I am. Apps out. Ito. Apps out. This was kind of the best you could get.
And Max.
Now, the judges know damn well I don't play Genshin, but I will say that the character designs are fierce. I love a witchy vibe, so I decided to recreate Mona's look to the best of my ability. I don't know if she uses a broomstick or not, but I do. And that's all that matters.
Next category is Beer Battered Bussy. A look that screams alcoholism. First, Loda.
I wanted to bend the category a little bit, so I decided to do a carne, as they're awfully very dirty tactics to get you to give them more money. I also wanted to do a style I've never really done before, as I usually do very feminine aesthetic, but I wanted to go more like masculine or androgynous this time to show versatility.
Next, IKEA.
I was thinking of kind of characters or getting ideas. And who is more dirty than Oscar the Grouch, who lives in a trash can, right? So this isn't leaning into the hoo hoo ha ha, I have a bottle of wine. Instead, I'm giving you the filth, the dirt, the Dragula. I'm in a trash can, okay? That's where I live. That's literally my home. So if the judges don't like this, it's over for them.
Next, Frith.
Oh my god, last night was like so crazy. I think I like kissed a girl or something. I don't know. Basically, the story is I got crunk.
And Max.
So it's our first Christmas without Peepaw, and Mima isn't taking it very well. She's drinking to cope, and she'll probably pass out on the couch in about 30 minutes. Happy holidays!
Next category is pigs flying? Look based on anything that flies. First, Loda.
I was inspired by movies I watched growing up, like the Tinkerbell movies or like the Wink series or any other series like that, and I just wanted to make my own version of that, basically, and I think it really encapsulates my style.
Next, IKEA.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it Max? No, it's a goose. The goose that ganders is the gander that goose is. This is a little bit of it's kind of giving Bjork. It's kind of something on my body. And you know what? Geese do fly, so I'm migrating south for the winter. Bye.
Next, Frith.
I went with a character who has truly haunted me ever since I first found out about her. She's there when the lights are off, when it's late at night, when I look in the corner of my room, and all I can see is her face. She's horrifying, but her presence has become comforting. I'm Gertie Giggles from Spy Kids. You know when she flies with her pigtails, and in specifically the second one, they're tied and they got little balls on the end. Oh, that sounds bad. So, you know, we're incorporating that into the pigtail. I think it's cute. Also, it was the first idea I had. Do you see me?
And Max.
I feel like I'm giving if an airplane and a pilot had a surrogate baby with Flo from Progressive. And I love it!
Final category is the life of a shit girl. A showgirl look. First, Loda.
I wanted to go with a different colour scheme than I think you would expect from that sort of style, and I want to experiment with new makeup, as I've only used really one type of makeup so far, so I wanted to branch out my style.
Next, IKEA.
I can't even excuse this look. I can't even be funny about this look. You know what, guys? This is, yeah. No, yeah. Let's see what the audience thinks. They're not gonna like it.
Next, Frith.
I wanted to step outside of the box that we've already seen with the shimmering showgirls runway. So I'm wearing this cute outfit. It's got eyes on it. It's got feathers. It tells you I'm a showgirl, but also this is my show, girl.
And Max.
I absolutely love this look. You can't go wrong with a showgirl theme, and the purple with gold accents just makes it feel so royal.
Work dish. Now for the final competition, the slam poetry battle. Our eliminated contestants will sit and watch, as what better do they have to do? First, Frith versus IKEA.
IKEA, your neck, your back, sounding like that, just like your runways, looking like ass. IKEA car, you only look good from afar. Sneaky and evil, just like Jafar. Canine the tooth, not the dog. When we see your body, we all chant hog. Cover up your face with fog. Follow Piper home to the bog. Your track record is upwards, but your humor is back. You look like you do crack. I heard a rumor your body dress was a tumor. We should call you Max, the way you're the consumer. Go home now, you've burned out. Your face is covered in a breakout. You say you keyed a car, but it was a razor. Came from my mom when yours said she couldn't raise her. While you're covered in houseflies, I'm the one Hannah B got sent home by. Looking at you, the judges covered their eyes. One when you paid Dulce, even when you sounded like you were convulsing. Like Bella's editing, you're repulsing. Bad at comedy, unlike me, smelling your drag and it's musty. Speaking of your drag, as Loda would say, you're a fag. I'll smoke you out when you come about and use the free press for clout. Mama Finger says she could be it. All you should do is quit. Throw you to the crowd, call it a snake pit, and watch you throw a real big fit. IKEA cower, you need a shower. At craft services, you devour. Rough on all your surfaces, you run all the circuses.
Frick the raccoon is so goddamn gay. This poem could last the rest of the day. You've got no damn rhythm, you're whiter than toast. Don't know how you'll do with a rhyming based roast. Orange ain't your color, but neither are most. Fashion queen denim, but all your looks coast. Congrats Frick, you put some jeans on a horse. Pony outdid you, all your looks are worse. Max has charisma and I bring the nerve. Loda and Frith, refusal to serve. I know I'm sincere, but damn Frith, you yap. Compete in a pageant, but nobody claps? Enough about Frith, let's whack other bitches. Dig in them graves, let me get 7 ditches. Bella, my son, I love you to bits, but that rap was a chop, fast like you had the shits. Piper, I'd love to say something fun, but before I could breathe, your time here was done. Sour, I think enough has been said. You're sweet, then you're sour. Now go back to bed. Hannah, front runner, all you knew was success, but we all can agree that damn app was a mess. Max, you're my twin. We go down together. Anyone could outdress you, bitch, even Miss Keller. Get a load of her, always dressed to the nines. Rap so excessive, plethora of lines. Now onto the hosts, Nevaeh and Twig. I don't want the chop, so I'll make it quick. Twig's so damn grumpy, you bitch and you moan. It's a fun competition, girl. Put down the phone. Nevaeh, my sister, we've had so much fun. You're pretty, you're gorgeous. Now put down the gun. Now back to Frith, the star of the show. I'd love to say hi, but you love being low. ST into strange, but that's you every day. I love you to bits, but we can't both stay.
Wonderful. Snaps all around. Next, Loda versus Max.
Loda love, Loda shit. Bitch, your drag stinks. Just quit. Speaking of stink, let's talk about that Trump. It stunk worse than when Anita Pina took a dump. Your Optimus T was less than sublime. Pack it up, Mary. You're past your prime. Don't even get me started on that magazine cover, 'cause bitch, you bombed like Piper. Onto your looks, of which make children run in fear, crying to their mothers, the beast is near. Who's that Pokemon? Oh, it's Serena. Well, you can have this one. You looked better than IKEA. Category is camp. That look should be burned in a fire. Whoever told you it was cute is a fucking liar. Horsey see, horsey do. That candy cane? No thanks, I'd rather eat poo. Your redhead look was displeasing to my eyes. My first thought was, melted Kinder Surprise. Onto the ball, what was up with that reveal? The sight of it was as harrowing as a dying pig's squeal. Caution, an ogre has been spotted in Finger City. Oh wait, it's just Loda. She's not very pretty. Melanie died for your din-dins. Now hand me the crucifix. We got Loda's ugly mug before GTA 6. Loda, listen, it's not too late to take a new direction. Maybe this advice will help cure your Chapo infection. I doubt your drag will bring you much renown. Perhaps you'll have more luck as a birthday clown. In truth, I had sent Nevaeh threatening messages. Every week she did not ask you to vacate the premises. When I was eliminated, I was so angry I could have strangled Twig. So before I left, I pinched a loaf in your wig. Rude words aside, for you I really do have the utmost respect. The joke is, that statement is incorrect. Make no mistake, Loda, I'm the top cat. And what are you if not a steaming pile of shat?
As I walk to the stage, looking oh so pristine, I see the horrific sight of Miss Max/Maxine. Finger, this is not a queen, but an impersonator you hired. Another Cher impression. Oh bitch, I'm tired. As we see the eliminated queens, who also have botched aesthetics. Slouchy Hannah B, my AI queen, and Bella, oh so generic. But none of these chopped hoes compared to the queen of parties say. And I quote from her inspired lyrics, Hunty burger shardy. Not to mention the stench that continues to linger. Worse than anybody's Bergner finger. But while it's not just a roast of the beast of tonight, we pass our sight towards the other competitors who make me want to lose sight. Fripp's untamed stinking chest. Bitch, why is it so hairy? Is it to tame to IKEA car? Who happens to love scat and furries. Not to mention all those looks have to have come from the mall. The hundreds of miniskirts, thousands of cheap wigs. Girl, I've seen it all. It's also not reading if it's not yourself that you're roasting. Do you remember how long this bitch has kept ordering food and kept on gassing? As we take our direction back towards that beast with a sharp kink. Is there anything else to this sad break? I had to sit and think. Perhaps there was some influence from the judges to be testified. And when it comes to Twig, girl, are you really qualified? And can I really make fun of our little pinky finger? But when it comes to her taste in men, I mean sister. And back to our big-backed beast of the hour, there isn't anything that Pig wouldn't feast on and devour. And then, I thought of a rotten thought, a thought that would just suffice. Why big old Maxine Hubbenberger has never had a dick in her life. And to think I was done with this whore to the maximum capacity. I wonder and ponder, in fact, if this hoe has ever looked prey. Perhaps we could look at her personality. Oh wait a fucking minute, she sabotaged me. So now that we've gone over every possible category to why this chopped beast shouldn't be having a fulfilling story. Did I fail to say she was already eliminated? Now the witch has been burned, simply disintegrated.
Amazing. Snaps again. All right. As the closing ceremony for the Finglympics, I, Nevaeh, will be hosting a fashion show. Of whomst you ask? Me, bitch. I'm totally not gonna act like this wasn't a last-minute decision and I didn't do this all within the last week, but I have decided to put together 16 looks. A look to every single category that our contestants have showcased this season. All in chronological order, just to show y'all I deserve to talk my shit. So, Twig, grab the mic.
First up, category is Hello, it's me. A look inspired by anything about you.
I am serving you heterosexual pride. Because what am I, if not a heterosexual woman? I believe marriage should be with a man and a woman. Because that is what I stand for. I have my heterosexual straight pride flag on my hand. And I think for June, you should bring out your pride flags and be happy.
Now, category is camp, no conversion. A camp look.
Did somebody say camp? The makeup is puss. Pussy. 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 I'm giving you Cinderella with a piss kink. I got all of this hair with the multiple things in it. Wow, I'm so good at describing things. This beautiful shoulder piece. Bitch, I look puss.
Now, category is head fing in charge. A look that gives boss bitch.
Now, y'all already know who the head thing in charge is. But I just wanted to use this category as an opportunity to show y'all that a bitch can be simple. I can be sleek. I can be minimal. Like Shakespeare once said, I can be her, I can be it, I can be anything, bitch, I'm the shit. So I can be minimal. I can be sleek. Watch your mouth.
Now, category is country girls make do, the horse make over.
I had to do Miss Divalicious cunt, Glastrier. This was one of the 3-ish Pokemon, along with Calyrex and Armarouge, that got me into Pokemon. So, very important Pokemon to me. I just look so kind. Hair, pussy. Pussy, pussy. Pussy!
Yeah, pop that pussy.
All right, pussy.
Now, category is I hate gay Halloween, cause what do you mean you're Charlie Kirk's neck bullet hole? A red look.
Have you been to the subway recently? No, not the one where you get the $5 foot long. Stop thinking about food for 5 seconds, bitch. I am giving you Chaperone. Yes, maybe she looks a little fucked, but be nice. And then I turn around and I'm the one who got away. She got away. I'm giving you a story. I'm giving you Pussy Red. I'm giving you the tampon that got away. I'm the one who got away from the subway. She got away. I'm the she. Okay.
Now, category is Miss Lobotomy 2026, a pageant look.
Am I pageant pussy? Of course. I got 80 different things in my hair. My hair is more vertical than Max's stomach is horizontal. And I think that is a very big feat. The dress is simple, it's sleek, because the focus is obviously on the hair. Okay, next question.
Now, category is Wap Pel Roan, a redhead look.
Am I always giving cunt? Yes. But I mean, that's for a reason. We have to look within ourselves to know that if someone else is giving cunt, maybe that's because we aren't giving enough cunt ourselves. I have to give enough cunt for everybody else to make up for the cunt that other people aren't giving. This look is one of the first ones I've made that got me to do this, and it made me realize, wow, I'm really better than everybody else. I am giving you Bayonetta Final Boss. The contrast of this lavender, this light green, and the red hair. Obviously, red hair because it's the redhead category. Bitch.
Now, for the fill-in-the-blank ball categories. The first 2 letters are S-T.
For ST, I chose stink. And what stinks? Max, yeah. But what else stinks? Skunks. So I chose to put a skunk on my head and, you know, got a little gassy, so it farted, but that's none of my business because I can't see it. So I'm wearing this black and white sickening piece, you know, it's kind of giving Missy Elliott. And am I leaving a trail of stink behind me? Yeah. So when I exit a room, they're definitely gonna know I was in there. And they're also gonna think Max was in there because of the smell, but they're gonna know I was in there too because they saw me.
The next two letters are CA.
And for CA, if you play Star Rail, you'll know. I chose Castress, Miss Mother herself. And of course, you can't do Castress without Pollux. So, right there next to me, Pollux. All made, nothing edited, and forgot to say this for the other ones too. Nothing in this entire package was edited. All of this was done in game. Not a single thing was edited. I think this was done to a T. To a fucking T, bitch. I just made a fucking memo sprite in DTI. You fucking could never.
And the final two letters are BO.
Now, I heard y'all wanted versatility. I heard y'all wanted more than pussy, pussy, cunt, cunt, cow, cow. And I am here to give just that. Sorry, IKEA. For BO, I chose body. And I'm doing it much better than you. No shade. I think it's quite obvious. I'm doing the human body. I'm holding my brain up with my hands. Top to bottom. Body. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy.
Now, category is... Huh? What? Stop sign. A look inspired by any type of road sign.
I decided to do a winding road sign. For this entire look, I just did a bunch of asymmetrical shit. All of the squiggles going around the headpiece. This is just... This color combination is also so fucking T. So T, bitch. This is like couture. Fucking couture.
Now, category is Don't Answer John Pork at 6:07 a.m. A scary look.
Again, this is not edited. I fully did a blackout body. Fuck it. I think this is quite self-explanatory. I'm eating meat, my head's cut off. I got a fucking knife going through my head. Horror.
Now, category is Genshin Impact. A look inspired by a Genshin Impact character.
For my Genshin look, I did Nicole. You know, they butchered her kit, so I had to do her some justice. She's pretty, so that's all she has. Justice for Nicole. I miss you, girl.
Now, category is pigs flying? A look based off anything that flies.
Okay, so I'm definitely going to hell for this one. I did Kate Marsh from Life is Strange. All I'm gonna say is... No! Anyways.
Now, category is beer battered bussy. A look that screams alcoholism.
If you've seen this one already, no you didn't. It just fits too well. Beyonce goon for us.
And finally, category is the life of a shit girl. A showgirl inspired look.
This is like the only time I'd ever show skin because I have to. So yeah, take it in. Dripped in jewels, pussy out, cunt out, titties out, everything out. Breathe it in, ho. And that's that. Now that the Finglympics have come to a close, it's time for critiques. First, Loda. I'll start with your verse. I will say you were more on beat than the first time. Still a little off, but your lyrics are great. Your enunciation is great. I think compared to last time, you definitely did step it up. As for your looks, I think in your Don't Call John Pork look, you should have raised your head a little bit more, as you're a little no-necked and you could have done without the crown piece in the chest area. But I think from the waist down it's great. I think your BBB look is something. I don't think it needed the cane at all. And I wish you had something, like anything going on below the hips because of how much is going on above the hips. And your showgirl look is pretty, but I'm not really getting showgirl at all. Your flying look kind of scares me, but your Genshin look is amazing. It is exactly what I look for when it comes from inspiration categories. And you look like you were inspired by Rosaria 100%, not copied. And of course, a copy is fine when it's done correctly, but this is perfect. As for your poetry, you were kind of just saying a bunch of bullshit. I can't lie. There were only like 3 jokes in there that I heard. But,
Your Genshin look and your flying looks are great. Gorgeous, stunning, loved them. And then everything else this week from you was terrible. It was just terrible. Your dirty look doesn't make any sense at all. And you cannot tell what is happening in your horror look and your showgirl look. I really don't know what you're going for with these. It just, whatever it is, it did not read well. Your verse also wasn't that good. I liked the vocal layering. It sent me so bad. It was really funny. But it was a nice thing that make you stand out a little more. But the verse is just so bad. It's just not good. I also think your poem was awful. It was so boring. I couldn't even laugh at it for being bad. It was just awful.
next, IKEA. Sister, all of your looks were hot fucking shit. But we've come to expect that from you. I just want to point out, I fucking hate Lenny. And what the fuck was that goose? Anyways, your poem was okay. You had some good lines, but your delivery was very red fish, blue fish, me fish, you fish. Like, what correlation does Helen Keller have to do with outdressing Max, girl? Ooh. But mama, one thing I could count on you for was that fucking verse. Bitch, you tore. 36 line roaster, call you gay. Hey, bitch. You better.
I think you did a pretty solid job this week. I loved your horror look. It was a very fun approach to this category that nobody else took. I also liked your Genshin look. It looked very inspired by your character without it being like a copy of it. Now, I will say, your other runways were hideous. Especially the showgirl one. I don't know why you submitted that. Moving on, I did like your verse. I think it started off very strong. I do think towards the end it kind of turned into a bunch of bullshit. But I still lived. I think overall it was good. Your poem was okay. The jokes were fine. Most of them didn't land at all. But you had a pretty consistent flow throughout the whole thing. Again, it was an okay job overall. You did decent this week.
Next, Frith. I'll do you a favor, and I just won't speak on your verse at all, because I think it speaks for itself. Your Don't Call John Pork look is very nice, although I would have liked different hair. This BBB look is given realness, but like in a bad way. This showgirl look is very cute, although I wish the shoes were also blue and pink to match, but still cute. This Genshin look has absolutely nothing to do with Ito, other than the fact that you're showing boobs. Like, please. And this flying look, bitch, where? And if I said IKEA's poem was red fish, blue fish, your poem was A, B, C, D, E, F, G, baby shark, poo, 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 poo. I admire your dedication. And I always have. And you know that. And I think you also know that I tend to be a cheerleader for you behind the scenes. But this week was very much struggle bus for you.
Your showgirl look is beautiful. I loved it. Your alcoholism look is the best one there by default. And that is where the praise from me ends. Because you bombed tonight hard. The horror look, it's gorgeous, but it doesn't fit the category. It was a little edgy, but not really horror. I could kind of see the inspo with the Genshin look, but it is a bit of a stretch. And this flying look, I get that you're like the Spy Kids character, but this is hideous. Honestly, everybody looked hideous for this, but you especially. Your poem also had some funny jokes, but the delivery and the rhythm were so off, completely ruined it. Because there generally was some funny stuff in there. Your verse also was definitely something. You are living proof that it truly just doesn't get better. It just only gets worse.
And Max Miss Fax Machine. I find it funny how this collection of 5 looks for you has 3 of your best looks this season, and also your most boring look this season, and unequivocally your worst look of the season. Your BBB look is offensive to those with eyes, and offensive to those who are blind because you're making them miss out on the first ever free DLC to Earth's World Disasters. Your flying look is just lame. Your showgirl look is so beautiful. This deep purple with this shade of gold is stunning. If I had to give just one negative, I'd say I just wish the skirt was asymmetrical just to give a little more depth. Your Don't Call John Pork look was so fun and different, but I do have to say, this is now the 4th or 5th time you've used this hair this season, and it's getting tired. It's not even cute. Like, girl, change the wig. They're free. And your Genshin look is fab. Using the veil as a cape is sickening. You ate that. Your verse was so much fun. The cadence of that Caucasian ass speech you had was hilarious. It really seemed like this is exactly what you were going for with your last verse, but you pulled it off exactly how you wanted to this time. I just wish you didn't really repeat the Hunty Hunty Burger Shardy Republican Party line and came up with something new, because that was a little lazy, but it was still funny. The entire verse, not the repeated line. In your poem, I just have to say it, you kind of shat on everybody else in that section of the competition.
I really liked you this week. I think you did an overall very good job. Your runways were pretty good. I lived for the showgirl look. It was beautiful. The Genshin look was also stunning. It looked just like your inspo. And your alcoholism look was, it was at least better than IKEA's. So that's a good sign. Now the flying look, I love that you did a plane. I thought that was very funny. But it's also the ugliest thing I've ever seen, which is saying something because Van Gogh is very hideous. So, there's that. Now, your verse, I will say this is where you really fumbled, because I don't like that you reused a line from your first verse and that you kept doing the share thing. I do think it also just sounded like one of those parody verses that Gravy would write and post on like TikTok. You know that one diva that's like, week 1 I played it safe. Week 2 I came for the win. Like, it sounded like that. But I gotta give it to you. I loved the poem. It was very funny, and it was definitely my favorite out of everybody's.
Now, I've made some decisions. Frith, yucking your yum, you're in the bottom. IKEA, you done got the car already, girl. What else do you want? Loda, I heard I was love. Max. Girl, fuck you. Max. Congratulations! You're the winner of this week's challenge and officially the first finalist of Finger Johnson's Drag Royale. Loda, IKEA. One of you will be safe, and one of you will lip sync against Riff. The person safe is IKEA. Confingy, you are the second finalist of the season. Frith, Loda. You both must lip sync to The Subway by Chapel Roan. Good luck and do. Look at that. I crowed. You crowed. We all crowed. I made my decision. Frith, I'm sorry, my finger friend, but I must ask you to vacate the premises immediately. Loda, you are safe and are the third and final finalist of the season. Well, Clogger, and join us next week where we will crown our first winner.